bites out of Mewtwo. And also some insurance for the bite after. But without more introduction, let me show you how we are going to dismantle this super boss with no items. Oh shit, here we go! Your little army of Meltan aren't gonna amount to shit. We've already seen this dialogue, we're just gonna fast forward through it real quick. I'll allow myself to watch these fights because I have no idea what's happening in the story anyway. Yeah, I can promise you you shouldn't have to worry about this ruining anything for you. You just get to see a ridiculous battle. Now, let's begin. First recoil, which thanks to the Dragon's Den build, instead of boosting our attack, defense, and accuracy by 1 stage, it boosts our stats by 2. So if you look now, you can see how we have +2 in attack, defense, and accuracy just off of 1 coil. And now, because of that accuracy boost, our grass whistle, instead of being 55% accurate, will almost never miss. Yo, Ollie, thank you for gifting us up to Ivory. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Also, hell yeah, Zoroark mode. Now, while Steelix is having a little eat, we will boost. It doesn't matter that we have stealth rocks because we are never going to switch. Never. We do have to dodge a crit here. So now we are +6 attack, +6 defense, +6 accuracy. And now we're gonna get real fast. So thanks to our loaded dice, this scale shot will always hit 4 to 5 times. It's going to boost our speed, but we will not lose defense thanks to the Dragon's Den build. So now we're already at 499 speed. We can go ahead and KO Steelix. Here comes the Dragonite. However, we are already faster than Dragonite. Therefore, you go to sleep. Basically what we have here is we have a Breloom on steroids. Now, you might remember last night when I was trying to come up with a strategy for how to set up on the Steelix. That's why I wish I listened to my intuition and gone for soundproof, because Spearmint turned out to, which was a Bombasnow by the way, turned out to be better than I expected. The reason I didn't initially try it is you know, I saw the grass type or ice type and I thought, well, all of the fire surely being grass or ice would be a problem. I had forgotten that Abomasnow gets Grass Whistle, and then combined with Coil and Scale Shot from Zygarde, and Body Press from Abomasnow, we have our Unholy Fusion. Also welcome in Silent. The BS Gauntlet, well, keep watching. You are about to witness. You are about to witness me tear this gauntlet apart. Anyway, bye, Dragonite. Yo, nice Gigantamaximal Metal. Too bad I don't care. Too bad I do not care. Still hate Dragonite. I like Dragonite, at least a little. It's not my favorite. I like Haxorus and Dragapult more, but in battle, Dragonite is really good. Anyway, I think we can speed up the rest of the battle. Now that I have explained how the strategy worked. First Dragonite was a different evolution, or a solo Dragonair could be so much more. Yeah, I do like Dragonair a little bit more, won't lie. Anyway, get this shit out of here. Get this shit out of my base. Rayquaza and Noivern will probably stay my favorite dragon types. I like Noivern for sure. They have health benefits and the squiggly, very unhealthy looking text. Yeah, stop trying to recruit me. You lost. Also, you're a fucking psychotic serial killer. I don't care if you have a metal arm. I imagine I'm supposed to be in a sing-songy voice? Probably. That or a menacing voice. Like that Lord Greymon voice. See, I like how Horus is like, we can't let Snowy do all the fighting. Yo, Horus is a real one. Horus before the heresy. Alright, now for the really bullshit battle. So not only is it Mega Mewtwo Y with Absurd Special, but it gets a magical seed boost for another special boost, and then it gets Flash Fire activations. Its flamethrower deals double damage too. Thing is bullshit. It is bullshit. However, I have bullshit too. Two can play at that game. Go, Fuzzy Wuzzy. And make a good impression. Yo, pet that moth. Bye, moth. So I try to find a lot of different ways to route this battle. especially with Encore, like I was thinking there might be ways to sneak in some Encores between Aura Sphere and Psystrike, but I found that because it starts randomly using Disable after its main move, so essentially it gets 2 moves in a turn. Because it could occasionally use Disable, it would make Encore not work. So Encore strats were not reliable. So we instead opted to use a Sledgehammer. Because when in doubt, the Sledgehammer always works. When in doubt, the Sledgehammer always works. Behold, Mega Bayonet and its Prankster Priority Destiny Bond. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Now, because the bosses have multiple health bars, we'll start to resist Destiny Bond after 1. We had to find another way to take down the last phase of Mewtwo. So, that's why we have the chunk. Now, get Metal Bursted, you idiot. For those that don't know, a Metal Burst is a counter move where if you survive the incoming damage, you dish it back at 1.5 times damage. And now you get to watch me dismantle the next part. So you know that Mewtwo hit for like 1 billion damage. So we sent it back and took him down. Technically, the Bastiodon crest isn't necessary. It just was kind of fun. I don't want the fucking psycho metal serial killer guy to be a fan of me. I'm gonna be real. Oh yeah, by the way, it's over. You lost. He fucking hit us with the Rohan. I refuse. Oh, get stabbed, idiot. I love how Horus just jumps in and fucking shanks him with a knife. Or a sword. Regardless, I like how Horus just jumps in and stabs him. Switchblade, I choose you. A long way to a hospital, Percival. A long way to a hospital. I don't need your praise, fiend. That's right, you tell him, Morris. What I need is for you to die. They're having a little back and forth. And Percival said, "You're good, but I'm better." Command you to freeze me in time until you can burn the deaths of Horace, Sabine, and Mrs. Katsu. But why Miss Katsu? She didn't do anything wrong. Secondly, I command you to attempt to destroy them. And thirdly, if you're unable to, hide away in your own time until their time comes. Whether it be natural or what have you, it doesn't matter. Oh, Percy. Setting yourself up another time loop, are you? Katsu is probably gonna die of old age at this point. Probably. She's like 1,000,000 years old. Also, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Do not ask me. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I love how they made it sound like it does in the Celebi movie. They did. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but we do need to stop Celebi. Yo, there's a fucking Kenneth over there. It's just straight up Raven. Oh, also, now there are more Mewtwo. Like how Sabian's like, I can't defeat a fucking Mewtwo. And now we fight Shattered Time. A Rift Celebi. Right here I have to lock in a little because this strategy is extremely specific. So I need to pay close attention to the information. Welcome to third bullshit. Yeah, this one took me a while to figure out. So if you look at the enemy stats, right? Like it's grass and fire, and its stats don't look like much. It just has 5 health bars. However, the gimmick here, I mean, it does have photosynthesis for a speed boost, which is bullshit, by the way. But the gimmick here is this shit right here. Revert evolution slow delay. So, I don't know if you've ever seen a Celebi card from the Pokemon trading card game. But there are some Celebi cards that have an attack which lets them devolve your opponent's Pokemon. And that's what we're looking at here is Celebi is going to start literally unevolving my Pokemon and returning them to their base forms. Which, as you can imagine, makes this fight an absolute clusterfuck to figure out and much more difficult than you would think. However, I found a way to abuse it. Originally, I had found a way to beat this fight with Unova Zorua holding a golden apple, but it was a little inconsistent. However, this morning I found an even better way, and that's why we have Masked Luchador El Condor Pasa. Now, inconsistent, as I mentioned. Oh no, he's coming. So it turns out the save point I mentioned yesterday was actually before Celebi. However, there's an additional reward later for doing the Gauntlet in Mungo. Well, we will have a look. But for now, let me lock in a little, because I need to pay attention. Encore while it's doing Nasty Plot. And now we get devolved and lose our Mega. Scary Face. Encore should have one more turn. Cool. The encore ended. Encore. Now we're down to Shuppet. So let's do Curse. Scary Base. Curse damage, Encore ends, Encore. You fool, you can't evolve me anymore. I'm only a little Shuppet now. To wait a little bit more. The music during this, by the way, is an absolute seizure. Pour over, encore. And now I think we can speed up a little. Just need to be careful. I have a backup plan if something goes wrong, but preferably not. Okay, now it's Glitch Field. And its entire moveset has changed now. But that's alright, because now it's time for the Rock Hawk. Endure. Don't miss. Cool, perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. That is exactly what we needed. And now, get encored in the roar of time. You fool! No amount of damage can defeat the Rock Hawk. Your pitiful attacks do nothing. For those that aren't aware, it's just a silly Paper Mario reference. It's just a little silly Paper Mario reference. But now the Rock Hawk is gonna end this. I think encore you again. I messed up there. I was supposed to endure, but it doesn't matter. Let's take the kill. Yeah. Distracted. It does not matter. Rock Hawk finally goes down. And now we send in the Chonk, our backup plan, on the off chance that I made a mistake. But we have already won. Get metal bursted, idiot.